Hey guys, so just having a look today at Suncor, and Chevron. Why has Warren Buffett been buying these companies? So Warren Buffett's been buying these companies for a while now. So remember in March there was a huge COVID dump, right? So there was a huge COVID dump and there was a huge panic sell and we had a lot of volatility to the downside. So that got bought up. So Warren Buffett's been buying for a while. So he's been buying here and then he bought some in there, and then again he bought some in there and in there. So he's been waiting. So he's been holding these shares for a while. So Warren Buffett bought Suncor, and then he also bought Chevron. So this is just starting to take off. Like this kind of started in like October. Then it kind of touched that EMA 9. It was far away initially. Then it touched that EMA 9. Then it came back down, and then it got bought up, and then now it's kind of risen over. So if you're looking to buy, maybe just wait till it crosses back down. But it's kind of the same idea. So let's just take it back to oil. So why is energy right now going up? So energy's been going up because basically it got sold off, and this is like a sector play. So all energy companies, oil and gas, natural gas, they're all going up together right now. So I'm not talking about renewable energy. I'm talking about just normal energy. So U.S. oil, it had a huge dump during COVID. So after that, it took off, and then it touched that EMA 9, and then it kind of went down, and there was like a panic sell. So then after that, it got bought up. So it's been having a huge run since like October, November. I actually bought Suncor in like October. So I was like there when I bought it, and then it went down, and then just went up. So basically, Warren Buffett, he's been waiting for a while. I guess he calculates everything on like quarter by quarter and year on year profits for each company. I don't think he does any technical analysis. He just buys based on whether the company's making profit every quarter and every year, and if they don't have any like liabilities, and if total uh their total assets are always greater than their liabilities, and he's making sure there's like no debt and all that. So basically, he's been buying Chevron too. So he just released in his Berkshire Hathaway statements that he said that he's been buying. He just bought a huge load of Chevron in like I think it was in maybe November or December, and I guess he's been making money on that. So also we'll talk about Exxon. So Trump actually bought Exxon, and he was talking about that when he was still president. He was saying that he wanted to buy Exxon, and he thinks Exxon has a lot of potential. So that's why he bought Exxon, and he's smart, obviously. I don't know if he has like advisors telling him to buy, but he definitely knew what he was doing. And as you can see, it had the COVID dump, and then it touched that EMA 9, then it came down. It was kind of trailing down for a bit. Then there was some momentum, some momentum, like those bars started turning positive, some positive slope started happening, and then those bars went green. Well, mine are blue, but blue and then green. So they went green. There was some volatility showing signs of swinging in the right direction. So he bought up, and he's been holding his shares. So he obviously made a lot of money. So there's that, and there's also the ETF for oil. So that's been going up for a while. So obviously, if you watch the news, like a lot of analysts event like before they were saying, oh, well, we're not bull on oil, we're still bear on oil, and obviously the smart analysts they were buying when those analysts were saying, we're not buying. The smart analysts knew when they were buying. So like analysts like Eric Natal, I don't know if you watch BNN or Bloomberg, the Canadian Bloomberg. He's on the Canadian Bloomberg and he talks about oil and he talks about natural gas, and he was talking about how he sees oil going back up to $65 and past. He was saying that the economy was going to get started up again once people start driving, the vaccines come out, then people are going to start the demand for gas is going to increase, right? The demand for natural gas and energy for heat and electricity in the winter, that's going to go up during the winter. So he was right, and he thinks it's going to continue in the summer when people start driving. So that's why energy and oil has been going up. So that's just starting to take off. Look at that monthly MACD. Look, it's just starting to swing up. It's just that we're just in the first month that it crossed over. Have a look before last time it crossed over. Look, it crossed over in April 16th, 2016, and it ran for a long time. It ran for like 2-3 years. So look, $50, and it went up to like 130. So this is that's just the start of the swing, right? Oh, whoops, down here. That's just the start of the swing. So look, just taking off, just taking off. And I'm not saying just, go and buy it. Like have have a look, look for a good entry, do what you want, right? But I'm just saying, like, there's still room for oil to go up, but I'll also be straight up, like, this run has also started. So I own Suncor, so I was buying Suncor in like October, but it's still taking off. So like there's still room for this to, because like when it starts swinging, it's gonna swing for a while, right? It's not just gonna start. It's just not just gonna go red right away, especially on a monthly. Like there's still a lot of room for this to become overbought. So there's room here. But the thing is, like, the run kind of, the very bottom of the run already started. So wait for a better entry if you're looking. But yeah, so energy has been doing well. The whole sector has been doing well. That's why it's been in the news. If you watch Bloomberg, like if you watch the US show, if you watch the Canadian show, have a look at the Dubai show, the Euro show, the China show. Have a look at all of them, like the Asia session, everything. Like they're always talking about oil, they're always talking about the sectors, and there's still room. So that's why Warren Buffett has been buying, and Trump, they've been buying, they've been holding energy, they've been holding gas, they've been holding financials too. But yeah, that's why they've been holding. So they knew that it was going to go up. I'll just talk about Royal Bank. So financials have also been rising. So all these companies have a good dividend, like Suncor and Royal Bank. They have a good dividend, but all these companies have a good dividend, like Exxon, Chevron. They all have good dividends. Just have to see if their dividends are either staying the same or going up every quarter on quarter, and just make sure that they're having good profit at least quarter on quarter. And that's what's been happening. So this has just always gone up. So that's a safe company for if you're looking for a good dividend, and Suncor is a company if you're looking for a good dividend because they've been increasing their dividend. And also like Chevron, Exxon Mobil, like they've all been running. Like that's why Warren Buffett and Trump and all them have been buying energy, because there's still a run to go. Like this is kind of where like all those analysts on TV are just like, last month, this month, around just after Christmas, they're like, oh yeah, well, I think energy's going up now. So that's that kind of phase that we're in where they think that energy's going up. So this has room to go up, like a lot of room. So that's why it's been going up. So yeah, I just thought I'd make this video, and yeah, so see you guys.